Championship Television.
We ring in the new year with a Cinderella story. A Longhorn stampede out west and the defending champs against the best of the Big Ten. In a primetime fiesta, the undefeated Utah Utes, the first mid-major to crash the BCS, look to celebrate their dream season with a win over the Pittsburgh Panthers, champions of the Big East. Later today in the Rose Bowl game, the Longhorns of Texas, led by hard-charging senior Cedric Benson, make their BCS debut in the granddaddy of them all. Their opponent, the co-Big Ten champion Michigan Wolverines, led by a pair of party-crashing freshmen. But up next on the dance card is the Capital One Bowl, where the Nick Saban-built defending national champion LSU Tigers battle the other co-Big Ten champions, the Iowa Hawkeyes, and their hard-hitting defense led by senior Matt Roth. Get ready to pop the champagne, because the greatest New Year's Day tradition of them all, a triple header of college football on ABC Sports, is about to begin.
John, thanks very much, and a Happy New Year to you, and welcome to the Capital One Bowl. We are in Orlando, Florida. LSU, for the last time, plays as the defending national champion. Iowa, the co-Big Ten champ, goes at it here. We're delighted to have you with us. This Iowa team comes in with a 7-game win streak. They lost a yard on that one. It'll be a 3rd down and 8. 3 receivers come to the near side with a slot set. Quick release over the middle of midfield, complete 40. This is going to go all the way. Touchdown, Clinton Solomon. .57 yards. This is going to be a 2nd down and 7 as they move it into Iowa territory. Randall on the pitch, and he's brought down for a loss. Chad Green, 18th in the nation. Greenway in solo tackles. 3rd down and 11. They will work out of the shotgun. Randall standing back at his own 40 and deeper. Looking deep. Wants to go near side. Gets chased. Gets away from one tackler. 40 gets away from 2, and he's brought down for a big loss. And Abdul Hodge, who had the first chance to make the tackle and missed, got back up and made the play. 2nd down and 9. Davis on the near side. 3 receivers. Green set wide side. Look for the quick in route. Nobody to go to. Good coverage, and he's taken down. 22-yard line, Jonathan Babineau. We wish him well, and great to see that despite that last night, he's here. Chris Jackson will be doing the kicking, and it's blocked at the 30-yard line. Rolling around, Iowa's going to have great field position. They put the big charge on and got to it. Javon Johnson is the man who got in there and got his hands up. And right now, Iowa's getting it done on both sides of the ball.
This is what Iowa does. You watch them on film. They don't look that impressive, that physical, but they just make plays when they have to.
Screen pass intercepted, and the only man to make a tackle, the quarterback, held him up. It'll be brought back to midfield. Melvin Oliver in the interception, and the tank was rumbling. It starts now in Iowa territory, 1st and 10. The comeback and another fumble, and it will be recovered by LSU, but it's back at the 45-yard line. Jonathan Babineau again was able to get through and create havoc. Good coverage, so a long field goal coming. Jackson's got a 47-yarder that he is going to try and kick here for LSU. Ball down. Jackson's kick is up long enough, and it is good. 47-yard field goal. Good kick by Jackson, and the applause from his head coach. It makes it a 1-point game. With 9:26 left to go here in the first half. 7-6. Look at our Pacific Life game summary.
Well, things got off to a flying start for Drew Tate and Clinton Solomon. They hook up on this simple slant route with safety and blitz, and nobody home for the touchdown. And then Jonathan Babineau, a former running back, says, well, they're going to go make the handoff. Why don't I just go hit the ball?
Nowhere to go at the 30-yard line, and Iowa swarms and takes Marcus Randall down. The senior is sacked again, and this Iowa defense continues to put enormous pressure on. Matt Roth from the end position, George Lewis and Derek Robinson all in there. All right, John, thanks very much. It'll be a first down and 10 here. LSU with the football. They've had a couple of field goals. Randall back in the pocket. Look at this coverage. That's the way it's been all day for him. He's able to run it up to the 24 and then gets knocked back 2 yards. Randall, boy, if he's not hurt, he's lucky. Abdul Hodge put a tremendous hit on. Let's see if they rush here. They want to try and block if they can. Only one back at the 30-yard line. Trying to put a big rush on. They got it. It gets blocked. Ball bouncing back inside the 5. It's touchdown. The block came by Miguel Merrick and then carried into the end zone. Considine, and the timeout by Iowa results in a touchdown. Jamarcus Russell. Flynn in near side. That'll be carried to the, look out, to the 40. One man to beat to the 50-yard line. Broussard! Broussard, the 5, touchdown! LSU! They aren't. He was 14 for 18 in extra points during the season. A line drive kick, and he missed it.
That's a huge one.
So, after all of that, it remains a 14-12 game.
Gary, coach, one of the best offenses in the SEC, struggled for much of the first half. What are you trying to do at halftime to get untracked in the second half?
Well, I think what we need to do is correct our special teams errors. We got 3 turnovers, or had the opportunity to get 3 turnovers from them. We got great field position and didn't convert. We really need to do a better job offensively of getting things together and playing with a little more consistency. We just have no consistency on offense right now.
Has 4 receptions for 60 yards in the game. The leading receiver straight drop this time, looking downfield. That's going to be intercepted at the 30. And they've got it back. Javon Johnson, the junior, his 14th career interception. The leader on these backs turns the ball over.
To come down and play up front.
First and 10, Iowa's got it. They roll to the near side. Looking Tate. He wants a big play early, and he'll get it. It is caught inbounds into LSU territory at the 43-yard line by Ed Hinkle.
He knows exactly where he is and where the ball is, and he caught the ball as he was falling out of bounds. He's just great.
Tate moving it near side. 30, that's going to be completed, and it's going to be enough for a first down. Ed Hinkle, just the man we were talking about down the sideline, and there's Tate scrambling.
Very emotional player. Not only have they had to slow down his release a bit and let receivers get out of their break sometimes, but keep him calm.
All Big Ten as a sophomore to Baytown, Texas. There he goes the other way, throwing from the other side. That's completed to Hinkle again. Here comes on to do the kicking, a 19-yard attempt. He is 20 out of 25 on the season in field goals. That kick is up, and it is good. Short side, 2 receivers. Flynn fakes. He's got time, looking deep, avoids one. Got a backside rush coming, didn't see it, and he's down back at the 35-yard line. Jonathan Babineau.
Didn't know you were part of the BCS. That was just a joke.
There's a committee coming. Tate back, looking over the middle. Got a receiver open at the 40-yard line. So Tate completes it on the second down and 7. Scott Chandler
morphed into what it is now.
Second down and 10. Tate on the fake. Big rush. Has to dump it off. Completes it at the 30-yard line. Down to the 20. Inside to the 15. The 10. And out of bounds inside the 5. Scott Chandler. And the last time they got down into the red zone and a goal, they couldn't convert. This time, touchdown! Simmons on the carry. On this series, Tom Bush, the fullback, has had a couple of tremendous blocks, leading runners into that line. Iowa's back up, another touchdown. Klecker ready to come on, and the point after attempt is up, and it is good. 10 plays, 72-yard drive. Simmons caps it off with a 4-yard run for the TD. After it's all completed, Iowa's on top of LSU 24-12.
Iowa offensively has really been able to do whatever they want in the second half, which is shocking against a Nick Saban defense that's this good. So it's just a matter of timing. It's not if LSU scores, it's when they score.
Russell putting on a show here at quarterback, getting the opportunity. First down and 10 again to the end zone, going to the near side. It is caught! Touchdown! Skylar Green! And LSU is not done. 22-yard TD pass.
Well, a lot of people around Baton Rouge have thought that Jamarcus Russell is going to turn into a great quarterback. He struggled a few times this year with some of his accuracy, but this is what they see from this young man from Mobile, Alabama. He throws it well. That's just a wonderful throw with touch. He didn't drill that in there, and it allowed Skylar Green to make a nice play on the ball.
Well, that one is going to be up, and it is good. And what a finish we've got here. Russell completed the last 3 passes for 56 yards, including that one to Skylar Green for the touchdown. And the third quarterback that LSU has used today. Justifiably excited. They're back in it. A tremendous game here at the Capital One Bowl in Orlando with the Tigers and the Hawkeyes going at it. Delighted to have you with us. The Rose Bowl is coming up next. What a lead into that game in this one. A second down, goal to go from the 3-yard line. Again, Russell looking into the end zone. Green, touchdown! The 2-point conversion attempt. 4 receivers. Russell looking, gets the rush. He's not going to get it off. Throws it at the end, and it'll be out of bounds. And a tremendous pressure put on by Matt Roth. Looking to extend their win streak. The Tigers are to 7 games. Iowa, though, is not done. 46 seconds left to go. Obviously, field position vital, so you're looking for the big return. The kick will be taken at the 3-yard line. Bellis has it. He's coming straight up the middle. The 20 to 25 gets away. A couple of tacklers, and will take it down to the 30-yard line. Tate, who has done it all day, called on now to put a long drive together. In the closing seconds, a low snap he handles. He wants deep. Gets caught by Hinkle at the 40-yard line, and it will be enough for a first down. An 11-yard gain. It'll stop the clock while they move the chains at 33 seconds. So Iowa's going, obviously, without the huddle here. They want to keep those 2 timeouts. They need to get within field goal range. They do not need the touchdown. A field goal will do it out of the shotgun. Tate looking near side over the middle. That's going to be caught. That is not a first down. At the 49-yard line. Holloway on the reception.
You're thinking 30, 35-yard line. Kyle Schlicker, who takes over for the great Nate Kading this season, has been great.
They'll dump it right there, and a flag goes down. A lot of players were moving while that ball was snapped.
The ball was snapped before they're ready to play. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Oh, that's a big mistake, and it ate the clock too.
Yep.
I think they should have taken that timeout. They should have taken that timeout.
Schlicker on the sideline. There's the field goal kicker who just grew into this season. He is a sophomore. He had 5 field goals against Minnesota on his biggest day, and he may have his biggest kick yet to come.
Yes, I would say he might.
All right, 5 yards taken off. It'll be a second down now. Second down at 16. Looking, Tate wants to go deep for the touchdown. A man open at the 20. It is caught. 10, 5, touchdown! Holloway! Oh, my! And they're on the field. The clock has expired. A 56-yard touchdown play as time expired from Drew Tate to Warren Holloway. 30 to 25, Iowa.
Inside receiver, he's just running a takeoff. The safety never, ever, ever gets back. And you saw Drew Tate. He saw it late. and he had to recock because he was going to come down underneath to pick up the first down, and he saw Warren Holloway running right by the safety, and a perfect throw.
A football game where the defense is dominated for 3/4 of the game suddenly became an offensive show in the fourth quarter.
Get ready for football fans all around America to know who Drew Tate is.
Wow.
This guy, a true sophomore, second-year player out of Texas, is phenomenal. What a great read by a young quarterback. And you saw him. He saw the safety get over there late. He was thinking about throwing something underneath to pick up the first, had to reset his feet, and delivered an absolute strike.
Holloway celebrating with a touchdown reception. And then the team just took the field as time expired. Let's go down with the winning coach, Doc.
What an unbelievable finish. It is mayhem on the field. Coach Ferentz, the athletic director, Bowlesby over here to give him a big hug from Bob. Coach, congratulations on a phenomenal finish here today.
Jerry, it was a great football game. Both teams just played with such great effort. Nobody gave up. One big play after another, and we've had a little magic. Certainly magic at the end.
This is never say die Iowa football. A tough beginning of the year, a lot of adversity, coming back so many times.
Today I think was representative of our football team. We are not a statistic team. I said that earlier. Our guys just they're so resilient. We found different ways to win and different guys stepping in and helping us out. How fitting for a guy like Warren Holloway to do that at the end of the game. I can't say enough about our young people.
Coach, go celebrate. Congratulations.
Thanks, Jerry. Thank you very much.
Wow, LSU scored with 46 seconds to go and took a 1-point lead. And then as time expired, this pass to Holloway, a senior, ended the game.
Kirk Ferentz is the National Coach of the Year, in my opinion. What this team went through, his father passed away. We told the story of Norm Parker's son passing away, all of the injuries that they went through. Brian Ferentz, his son, nearly had to have his leg amputated during the offseason. 3 years in a row with 10 wins. Unbelievable.
Magnificent performance. Our final score, Iowa wins at 30-25. ABC is online, ESPN.com. The Rose Bowl game is next. For Ed Cunningham, Dr. Jerry Punch, and all of our crew, I'm Gary Thorne. We hope you enjoyed this as much as we did. Happy New Year, everybody, and congratulations, Iowa.